How our company uses it today in many ways. We use the data as the foundation for all of our marketing efforts. We are a very data-driven marketing org, and EBM is at the heart of everything we do. We have integrated 6sense as the heart of our tech stack, connecting it with pretty much all of our other go-to-market tools. We have educated our revenue operations team to use it and utilize the data and pipe that into all of our reporting. And we've used it with targeted, aligned efforts with sales and marketing. It has brought a lot more visibility to the org of the data, the intent data that we have, and improved efficiencies by allowing our reps to then be able to better focus on our ICP accounts that are showing high intent and prioritize those accordingly, as well as very key for our BDR team as well. Things that I think 6sense does particularly well is the amount of data, the quality of the data that it provides to its end users, the integrations, the additional capabilities that they've built into it over the last few years have been really outstanding, I would say. We've been using CE for over a year now and found a lot of efficiencies with that AI tool. We are a lean marketing team, so we needed tools like that to better automate and find efficiencies for ourselves and for our BDR team as well. The workflows capability is really exciting to us. We've been betaing that, and we're excited that the data workflow is going GA. Excited about how the audience workflows has been performing for us on the display side of things. So, yeah, a lot of good use cases out of it, and a lot of efficiencies for our team. Things that I'd like to see 6sense continue to add into the tool would be the workflows efficiencies. I think it's a huge treasure trove of things that users can start to do with that, and it's just gone GA, so there's been more limited use cases to this point, but they've added some really critical functionality to that, especially around tying it in with conversational email and what you can do to use CE more efficiently as well in an automated capacity, because previously we had found we wanted to use CE more, but it was a bit too manual to manage, and we just didn't have the bandwidth across our team for someone to be kind of monitoring and working on that specific tool itself as much as it needed to be able to scale our use of it. And so now with the additions of the workflow and the capabilities that they're adding between those two products, that's been huge. So I would just continue to ask 6sense to add more options into the workflows, both the data and the audience side of things, to create efficiencies for small, scrappy teams like us. Continue, to stress the quality of the data that you're providing. That's a big reason why we've been able to prove the ROI of the tool, and when I've changed companies or we just got acquired, why we were able to prove the ROI of the tool. So, as you innovate in other areas, don't lose the emphasis that you've had on providing top-notch data as well. 10 being best, I would recommend 6sense as a 10. I really don't have any major faults with the tool. I can't imagine being a marketer in this day and age and not having a tool like 6sense. So if a team doesn't have it, even if you're a tiny team, I think it can be a game changer. So. I would say areas where this product is well suited are where you have sales and marketing teams that need better alignment. You have sales teams that need help prioritizing the proper accounts, proper meaning ICP accounts that are showing intent. If you have old school sales teams who are just kind of winging it, picking the accounts they feel like they should be working without having data behind that, 6sense is a tool you should definitely look into. Where it's not maybe the best fit is if you are just a super tiny company and you're not really to the point of being able to do account-based marketing. I think if you're a one-shop single marketer single salesperson, yeah, you don't need ABM yet. You got to grow a little bit first, but that would be my really only call out, I think. I haven't used any other tools for ABM except 6sense. My only other exposure to other ABM tools, well, I haven't used. I have seen ZoomInfo's ABM capabilities. They've been demoed to me a few times, and I was not impressed. And the company that just acquired us has demand base. So I've just started to look into their instance a little bit, poke around, and see how that compares to 6sense. But I haven't been in there to actually using that tool yet. But just from what I've seen of other tools that are trying to do what 6sense does, they're not even coming anywhere close. So I feel like ZoomInfo, was a data-first company. Now they're trying to get into the ABM space, whereas 6sense came in as an ABM tool and just improving and adding the data capabilities. Their approach has made a lot more sense, and the approach that ZoomInfo has taken, and you can tell just with what they've built as their ABM tool, kind of just seems sloppy and not well thought out. The user experience doesn't seem as great. So it's just not as appealing to a marketer to try to utilize ZoomInfo's ABM features. It's just clunky. The biggest reason is that 6sense has been selected at the companies that I work for is primarily because of the quality of the data, the ease of use of the tool, the innovation that they continue to have, and the partnership that they provide in their services team. Our CSMs have been top-notch. 6sense has had a huge impact, especially over the last year. My colleague and I just presented on it today. But year over year, we've seen a 42% increase in our pipeline growth. And of our 6QA accounts showing high intent, they are 2 times as likely to become an opportunity than they were last year. And 93% of our closed-won deals last quarter were pretty strong profile fit accounts. So it really just validates all of the ICP work that we've been doing and utilizing 6sense and the 6QA throughout our tech stack, the definition of our ICP to our 6QA and the alignment that that's brought and the focus that it's brought for our sales team. I think those data points just show the value. Yeah, 6sense has definitely helped to de-anonymize web users on our site, and we use that data every day to see what web pages are working effectively in drawing in ICP accounts, and our BDRs use that data all the time. When they are working 6QA hot accounts, they want to see what pages have been viewed by that user and, try to combine data with other tools that we have in our tech stack to find out who that person might be. And now that we have the sales intelligence tool, we can also acquire those contacts if we don't have them and push them into our CRM and sales cadences. Yeah, I mean, all of that has been critical to everything we've been doing with ABM. We couldn't do what we do without all of that data. We have formed all of our marketing efforts around buying stages. We look at that data all the time, and we see how people are progressing through them. We, on the marketing side, we have a great paid media person who runs a lot of air cover, top of funnel, so people in target and awareness stage, and then consideration stage, opportunity or accounts are worked by our BDR team. They're trying to nudge those folks over the line to become a 6QA or to become a hand raiser and fill out a contact sales form on our website. Working to ultimately turn those into handoffs for our AEs. And we've just, over time, it's taken time to enable our AEs on the tool as well, but we've made a lot of headway with building trust around the data and why to look at the 6sense intent signals when working accounts and when selecting which accounts to work. And so with a lot of our coordinated efforts over the course of this year, and we've just seen a lot more adoption of the use of that data by our reps as well. And so that's really helping them make the best use of their time. Yes. 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 We use Outreach, Salesforce. We use Marketo. We use Lean Data. We use LinkedIn Sales Navigator. We use WordPress for our website. We use Intellimize for web testing, which we pipe 6sense data into as well for personalization. I think those are the big ones.